Feel the power of your determination taking control of your breathing. Feel the power of your presence, your gift, right now in this moment. Now think about you doing your best today on all the exercises we do together in the gym of life. See, we are so powerful. We get to think, create, imagine in our minds, and make real in the world. That goes with everything. The way we do our exercises to the best of our ability is the same way we can do anything to the best of our ability. Alright, good morning, determination. How's everyone today? Here we are again, another day in the gym of life. Again, circumstances may not be ideal. Perhaps this is not exactly where we want to be right now, but we're going to make the best of it. So let's do this together. Here we go. When I say go, we're going to start jogging on the spot. Or if you want, you can simply do your best walk on the spot. Okay, here we go together. And go. Always doing our best with whatever we got, whatever we've been given. The gym of life is everywhere, never ends. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever your situation is, if you're here right now watching this video, we are together, we are united, mind and body. Alright, let's feel that body warming up, the blood starting to flow. Keep going, almost there. And stop. Alright. Walking back and forth, side to side, within the space that you have, or simply walking on the spot if that's all the space you have. Again, feel the power of you regaining control of your breathing. Showing your body who's boss. Showing your mind who's boss. The way we take control of that breathing, same way we can take control of our lives. One breath at a time, one thought at a time. Alright everyone, let's do some shoulder rolls. Here we go. Shoulder rolls, 10 forward. And backwards. Once again, feel the pure joy of you, your presence, your being right here, right now. Feel the gratitude that you can show for being able to move your body. Alright, arm circles forward, 10 forward. And backwards. Okay, hands on our hips, bend our knees, and let's side stretch. 5 on each side. Keep those knees bent. Alright, and let's twist our bodies. 5 on each side again. Feet flat on the floor. just twisting our hips. Alright, let's do 5 push-ups, everyone. That's 5 push-ups, here we go. If you gotta keep your knees down on the ground, you can do that. Okay, 5 sit-ups. Alright, let's do 5 squats. Here we go. Best 5 squats ever. All the way down, all the way up. Good, alright, let's do lunges. 3 on each side. Arms out. Okay, let's do 10-second planks. Belly's knees off the ground. Alright, good everyone, excellent. And stand up. And let's reach for the ceiling or the sky, wherever we are. Here we go. On your toes. Hold it for 10 seconds. Feel the power of you reaching. Doing your best, no matter what. Alright. And let's reach for our toes, straight knees. Again, it's okay if you don't touch your toes, just reach. Safely, without hurting yourself. You should just feel a pull. You shouldn't feel pain. Okay, come on back up. And let's work on our balance. Grab one leg. Find that balance. Bend the other knee if you have to. And pull back your heel towards your bottom. Pull that thigh back. Hold it for 10 seconds. Feel the power of you finding your balance right now. And switch. The other one. Feel the power of all of us together in this moment, united, doing our best together on these stretches and exercises. Alright, and switch. This time hug your knee, the other side. Hard to find that balance. Think about what you're doing. Hold it there for 10 seconds. Okay, and switch the other one. Again, bend the other knee as you pull one up and hug the one knee. Okay, good. All right, and let's sit down.
In the house tonight, everybody just have a good time, and we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time, and we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you shake that.
She on my jock, Now stop when we in the spot. Booty moving weight like she on the block. With a drink, I got to know. Top jeans tattoo, cause I'm rock, half black, half white diamond now. Gang of money, opened up.
Yo, I'm running through these halls like Drano. I got that devilish flow, rock and roll, no halo. We party rock. Yeah, that's the crew that I'm repping on a rise to the top. No lead in our Zeppelin. Hey, party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Yeah. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you
shake that.
Per Messi, apareix per davant de Leo, continua Leo, bona per Alves al lateral de l'àrea, s'atura, tapilla la pilota, la deixa per Messi, Messi, punt de penal, remata i gol!
Aquí va Higuaín, ataca Argentina, va por otro y está. Good movement here from Iniesta. Messi. Oh, through the gap, Lionel Messi! It's another fantastic goal!
Morning, guys. When are we happiest? Let's think about that question. And if we think about it, for most of us, the answer will be when we love what we do. So today, Conor McGregor reminds us to love what we do. This is the most important thing. This is what gives us the drive, the energy to be our true great selves. And he shares with us his life story. He loves fighting. Of course, it's physical fighting. For us, it doesn't have to be that. But he loves it so much that he thinks about it wherever he goes. He carries it with him. To him, he doesn't think that that's unhealthy. He thinks that just living a regular, normal routine like everyone else, going to work 9 to 5, that's unhealthy for him. He wants to pursue his passion, the thing he loves, and he believes that that is healthy for him, and it's made him feel great. So how can we apply this today in our life? What do you love to do? Have a great morning, everyone.
You want to know the secret to staying positive every single day as an entrepreneur? In a world full of setbacks, competition, and stress, it's easy to get dragged down. But guess what? Your success in business hinges on your mindset. Many of the world's top business leaders say that optimism is the key to their achievements. And science backs it up. When your brain is in a positive state, it is 31% more productive than when it's negative or stressed. That means you think clearer, work smarter, and even close more sales. Sean Anker found you're 37% better at sales when you're positive. Staying positive is not just feel-good fluff, it's a practical business strategy. So let me ask you this question. Do you ever feel like the daily challenges of building a business are sucking the positivity out of you? If so, this video is for you. Today, I'll break down how to stay positive every day in the exact ways entrepreneurs need. I'll cover your mindset, your habits, your environment, and how to push through failures with optimism. Each section, I'll give you actionable tips to boost your mood and resilience. We'll bring in research, stats, and quotes from entrepreneurs and experts to prove why these strategies work. No boring lecture here. This is about you, your business, and your life. So let's dive in and get you ready to attack each day with the positivity and belief in yourself. And if you make it to the end of this video, put a hashtag believe in the comments below and we might feature you in a future video. Mindset is everything. Henry Ford famously said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. What you believe about yourself and your situation shapes your reality. As an entrepreneur, your attitude determines your altitude. If you believe this problem will sink me, it likely will. But if you believe I'll find the way through, you open up possibilities. Positive thinking isn't about wearing rose-colored glasses or ignoring reality. It's about focusing on solutions and opportunities instead of problems. Research by psychologist Barbara Fredrickson at UNC found that people who think positively actually process more new information and connect the dots more easily. In other words, a positive mindset literally makes you a better problem solver. Think about that. When you stay optimistic, you're able to see creative solutions that pessimists miss. This is crucial when you're faced with complex business challenges. Your mind is open, resourceful, and ready to innovate. On the flip side, a negative mindset can cloud your judgment. According to the book Understanding the Entrepreneurial Mind, an entrepreneur in a negative mood often makes poor decisions for their venture. You don't want negativity steering the ship of your business. Instead, cultivate optimism. Believe that challenges can be overcome. This doesn't mean being delusional. It means choosing a can-do attitude. As the saying goes, impossible itself means I'm possible. One way to strengthen your mindset is to adopt what Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck calls the growth mindset. With a growth mindset, you understand that failures aren't failures, they're lessons. You see challenges as chances to grow, not as roadblocks. People with this mindset embrace challenges and persist through obstacles, viewing failures as learning opportunities. Imagine approaching each setback in your business and asking, what can I learn from this, instead of getting discouraged. That shift in perspective keeps you positive and moving forward. You stop seeing a lost client or a weak sales quarter as the end of the world and start seeing it as valuable information for improvement. Talk to yourself, not just listen. We all have an inner voice. If that voice is saying, I'm not good enough or this will never work, it's going to drag you down. You must watch what you say to yourself, catch negative self-talk and flip it. As entrepreneur Dan Gallagher put it, engaging in positive self-talk can help you naturally embrace a more positive mindset over time. Start telling yourself what you're doing right and what you will achieve. This isn't cheesy, it's science-backed. Psychologists have found that positive affirmations and optimistic thinking patterns can rewire your brain over time to be more positive and resilient. Remember the classic Napoleon Hill quote from Think and Grow Rich? Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Belief is powerful. If you can conceive of a bold vision for your business and truly believe you can make it happen, you've set the mental stage for success. Your positive mindset will drive your actions. Every great entrepreneur, from Steve Jobs to Sarah Blakely, started with belief. They faced the same fears and doubts, but they decided to believe in a positive outcome. You can make that same decision every day. So here are some actual mindset tips. Start each day with a positive intention. For example, tell yourself, today we'll have challenges, but I will find the good and make progress. Reframe challenges as problems to solve rather than dead ends. Ask, how can I make this work instead of saying this won't work? Use empowering language. Replace I can't or I'm not sure with I can learn or I will figure it out. Remember, your words shape your mindset. Carry a quote that inspires you. It might be Ford's quote or another that pumps you up. When negativity hits, read it and reset your mind. By mastering your mindset, you lay an unshakable foundation for positivity. Optimism is a choice and you make it daily. And as an entrepreneur, choosing optimism gives you a massive advantage. You'll approach your business with confidence, creativity, and persistence no matter what comes your way. Okay, so now that we've got your mindset geared towards positivity, let's talk about what you do every day, because your daily habits either fuel or drain your positive energy. Your daily habits are the small steps that create your big success. How do you start your day? How do you handle stress? These little choices determine whether you stay positive or slip into negativity. There's a saying, your day is your life in miniature. If you win the day, you win at life. So let's make sure your days are set up for positivity with the right habits and routines. Let's start with some morning routine magic. Mornings set the tone. If you roll out of bed and immediately drown in emails or problems, you're inviting stress. Instead, craft a morning routine that feeds your positivity. As friend of the channel Hal Elrod wrote in The Miracle Morning, how you wake up each day and your morning routine, or lack thereof, dramatically affects your levels of success in every area of your life. Think about that. A focused, positive morning leads to a focused, positive day. So what can you do each morning? Start with gratitude. Before you grab your phone, take a moment to acknowledge 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as having a warm cup of coffee, the support of a friend, or the opportunity to chase your dream today. This habit literally trains your brain to look for the good. Research shows that regular grateful thinking can increase happiness by up to 25%. Imagine feeling 25% happier just by doing a quick gratitude exercise. That's a huge return on investment for a practice that takes only a couple of minutes. Not only that, but studies found people who kept a gratitude journal for just a few weeks slept better and had more energy. As an entrepreneur, don't you need better sleep and more energy? Gratitude is a free fuel for positivity and performance. Next, consider a morning affirmation or intention. This might feel awkward at first, but it works. For example, say, I am resourceful and I can handle anything that comes today. Or whatever positive identity you want to reinforce. Look in the mirror and speak speak encouragement to yourself. It sets a powerful tone. If affirmations aren't your style, try reading a few pages of a positive book or an inspiring biography each morning. Feed your mind something uplifting before the world's noise creeps in. Move your body, even a little. Exercise is one of the best habits for staying positive. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that naturally boost your mood. You don't have to hit the gym for 2 hours. Even a brisk walk can work wonders. In fact, research at Stanford University found that walking boosted people's positive mindset and improved problem solving. Just a 15 to 20 minute walk in the morning or during a midday break can clear your head and refresh your outlook. Some of my best ideas and solutions to problems that had me frustrated came while walking outside. It's like giving your brain a positivity reset. Another simple but powerful habit is music. Create a playlist of songs that make you feel energized, happy, and unstoppable. Play it in the morning or whenever you feel a slump coming on. Neuroscience tells us that music we enjoy causes a release of dopamine, a pleasure chemical, and even lowers levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Think about the last time a great song came on, your feet started tapping, maybe you smiled or sang along, and for those 3 or 4 minutes you felt on top of the world. Use that. Keep your positivity playlist ready. Instead of stewing in stress, play a track that fires you up. Mindfulness and breaks are habits too. Working nonstop until you crash is a recipe for burnout and negativity. Instead, build short positive breaks into your day. Maybe you do a 5-minute meditation or breathing exercise after a tough meeting to center yourself. Maybe you step outside to get some fresh air and literally clear your mind. These micro habits prevent stress from accumulating. They're like pressure release valves that keep your mood stable. Remember, staying positive doesn't mean you never get frustrated or tired. It means you have ways to bounce back and recharge quickly. Let's not forget about kindness as a habit. Yes, being kind is a habit that boosts positivity for you and for others. When you perform a small act of kindness, like helping a colleague with a task or sending a thank you email to a supplier, you get a rush of feel-good hormones. Psychologists note that altruistic acts release oxytocin, endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, the cocktail of happy chemicals. You're basically dosing yourself with positivity by doing good. So challenge yourself every day. Do one small good thing for someone without expecting anything in return. It could be as simple as complimenting someone on a great idea or listening attentively when someone really needs to vent. These habits create a positive feedback loop. The more positivity you put out, the more comes back to you. So let's summarize these key habits. Start your day with gratitude and positive input. Those could be affirmations or reading. Move your body, walk, exercise to boost your mood and creativity. Take short mindful breaks to reset your stress. Use music to lift your spirits instantly and practice daily kindness. These habits might sound simple, but consistency is key. Doing them every day builds an upward spiral of positivity. And over time, you'll notice you're more upbeat, more resilient, and more motivated because you've trained yourself to focus on the positive. The best part, these habits are 100% in your control. You can't control the economy, you can't control the client's response, you can't control random setbacks, but you can control your routine and how you spend time. Make positivity a routine. Just like brushing your teeth protects your dental health, these habits protect your mental and emotional health as an entrepreneur. They keep you strong for the long journey. We've covered how you can work on yourself, but what about the people and places around you? The environment you immerse yourself in can make or break your positivity. Let's
do our V-shaped stretch by reaching for the floor as far away from your body as you can. Hold it for 10. And reach for one side. Hold it there. And switch to the other side. Okay, feet together and gently push knees down to your elbows. Hold it there. Again, enjoy fully the process of what we're doing. Working on our bodies and working on our minds. In every stretch, every movement, every thought. Okay, one leg forward, one leg back. Keep the knee on the ground, go as far back as you can. And switch, other side. As far back as you can, hold that knee down. Always reach. Going for a little bit more than you did last time. Alright, okay, and legs crossed. Actually, before we do that, let's roll onto our bellies. And let's push the floor and look up at the sky or ceiling. Hold it for 10. Here we go. Alright, and now legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Focused on our breathing. Tapping into that power. That power to see first in your mind what you want to bring out into the world. That's our determination, our greatest power ever. Always available to us. So right now I'm going to see myself doing the best I can to hold the plank position for one song, and then the best I can to hold my side plank positions for the rest of the other song. 2 songs today for me. What about you? What are you going to see in your mind? What exercise are you going to visualize right now? You know, visualize yourself doing your best dance, your best jog, your best squats, your best sit-ups, your best jumping jacks, whatever it is. See in your mind right now before you bring it out into the world. Okay, here I go, plank position, holding it as long as I can. Here we go. What about you? What are you working on right now? Whatever you're doing, do it to the best of your ability and feel the joy. Feel the power of you loving what you're doing right now. That's why I love the gym of life. It goes wherever we go. Whether we're at school, whether we're at work, at home, we have that power. We have that power to control our minds, to do our best on whatever it is we're doing. Whether it's a plank, whether it's sitting down, your legs crossed, your back straight, meditating, whether it's reading a book, whether it's being your best, kind to your friends, your family, do it with everything you got. Every part of your being. You were born to do that. No matter what's going on around you, you control what goes on inside your mind, and therefore what goes on in your body. Always remember your breathing. Control your breathing. I love the joy of feeling that moment when it comes, when my body wants to quit, when the discomfort is getting to be too much. And then I stand in that space, and I get to determine it. I get to choose. I get to make the winning choice. That's determination. To keep going as much as I can, a little bit more than last time. I feel my muscles achy, trembling, but I get to choose. No, I get to determine. I get to make the winning choice of not giving up, no matter what. And if I do choose to lose, I give up, I get to come back again and again, every single time. It's the
same power you have. We all have. No matter what. Alright.
Are you ready to bubble? Bubbling, everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 bubbling, dance all night, we go dance all night. Yo, are you ready to bubble? Dance all night, we go dance all night. Ha ha, we want this yeah. Dance all night, we go dance all night. Dance all, dance all, dance all, dance. All right, y'all. Are you ready to bubble? Bubbling, everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, bubbling, everybody bubbling, little bubble, bubble, bubbling, bubbling, everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, everybody bubble, bubble, bubbling, 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 everybody bubbling, little bubble, bubbling, yo. Bubbly, 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 bum bum bum, 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 bubbly, 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 bum bubble, bubble, bubble. All right, make way when you see me pass through, and they come with me too. You don't know what to do. Drinks up, hands up, everything in the air. Everybody done young, there's a party over here. That's right, we drink just bubbling. Watch how we wine while the DJ juggling. He got the whole dance floor just bubbling. Champagne bottle just popping. We going on, I guess I'm making us stop. Let's party hard tonight. So going non-stop until the sunlight. We going non-stop until the sunlight. The club done full, only woman inside. It's a good night to get we head tight. It's a good night to get we head tight. Couple up this party going for a flight. Green drinks, we don't care, we go down.
Messi. Iniesta, it's brilliant play. Oh, he's so unlucky, but Messi's there.
Here's Messi. Oh, no mistake this time. Messi into the top corner. Must have been a challenge to him. He's done really well. Adriano comes and volleys it, and that's turned in by Messi. And lots of the
Good afternoon, guys. How's it going so far? Have you done one thing that you love doing today? If you haven't, if your day is still not one where you found something you love to do, think about what it is that you really don't love doing. So if you're in a moment right now where you are absolutely miserable, you're not happy doing what you're doing, maybe you're in a job, you're just doing it just to get by, pay the bills, start thinking about how the intensity of that feeling can be turned around. How can you start thinking about what the opposite of that is? What is the thing that will make you happy, will make you feel fulfilled? What is that thing that you love doing? And start thinking about opportunities wherever you are today, where you can look and maybe find a chance to even put that thinking into practice. The day's not over. Believe in yourself. Never give up on finding what you love to do. And it could be right beside you right now. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
Let's talk about that next. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This famous Jim Rohn quote holds a lot of truth, especially for entrepreneurs. Your environment, the people you talk to, the content you consume, the workspace you're in directly impacts your mindset and your motivation. If you're surrounded by naysayers and negative energy, staying positive will feel like swimming upstream. On the other hand, if you build a bubble, of positivity around you, it becomes so much easier to maintain an optimistic outlook each day. So let's start with people. Take a moment and think about the individuals you interact with most in your business and personal life. Do they uplift you or drag you down? Are they encouragers or complainers? Be honest, because sometimes we keep people around out of habit, not realizing their negativity is poisoning our mindset. Positivity and negativity are both contagious. In a company setting, just one toxic person can kill the positive mood of the whole team, as research in organizational behavior has shown. But the good news is that positivity is just as infectious. When you spend time with optimistic, solution-oriented, enthusiastic people, you catch those vibes. You start to see the world like they do, full of opportunities instead of obstacles. So choose your circle wisely. Seek out other entrepreneurs or mentors who encourage you and challenge you to grow. Join a mastermind group or an online community of business builders who focus on possibilities, not just problems. If you have doubters in your life who constantly tell you that your dreams are impossible, limit your exposure to those voices. You don't have to cut anyone out completely if that's not feasible, but you can set boundaries. So for example, maybe you have a friend who always complains about everything. You might decide not to discuss your business aspirations with that person or spend a bit less time engaging in their rant sessions. Protect your mental space. It's precious. If you have a team or employees, be the source of positivity for them. Create an environment at work where optimism thrives. As a leader, your attitude is incredibly infectious. Entrepreneur Derek Capo advises that businesses should encourage open communication and give everyone a voice. When people feel heard and valued, they become more engaged and positive. Celebrate wins openly, no matter how small. If an employee hits a goal or comes up with a creative idea, recognize it. CEO Monty Deer of Kizik suggests giving every team member a chance to share something they're proud of. It builds camaraderie and spreads positivity in the culture. The idea is to foster a supportive environment where positive vibes are the norm. When your workplace runs on positivity, not only will you feel better coming into work, but productivity and creativity will improve for everyone. In fact, management expert Rosabeth Moth Cantor built an entire theory around this, encouraging a positive outlook on teams boosts morale, productivity, and even reduces resistance change. A positive culture isn't just nice to have, it gives your business an edge. Now physical environment. Your surroundings at work or home have a subtle, real effect on your mood. Is your workspace cluttered, dark, depressing, or is it bright, inspiring, or organized? You don't need a fancy office to be positive, but do what you can to make your environment live up. Open up blinds and natural light in. Study how sunlight can improve mood and energy. Even Richard Brandt highlights this, saying that a well-designed workplace with plenty of sunlight is one of the basics of keeping your team and yourself engaged and motivated. A few images or quotes from your office inspired. Be a vision for your goals, photos of family, role models remind you why you do what you do. These visual cues refocus you on positivity when stress strikes. Also there's the information diet feed. We live in an information age, news, social media, 24/7. While it's important to stay informed, a constant stream of negative news sour your mood without you even realizing it. If you find yourself doom scrolling or reading headlines that make you anxious first thing in the morning, stop. Try curating your content. Follow social media accounts that post motivation or educational content rather than pessimistic rants. Maybe listen to a podcast, entrepreneur sharing success stories, or watch one of my videos daily to get a hit positivity. Shameless plug by the work. The idea is to surround yourself with positivity in all forms. People, places, media. So let's talk about action steps for your circle. Audit your circle. List the 5 people you interact with most. Know leaves you feeling uplifted versus drained. And make plans to spend more time virtually with the uplifters. There's less time with the drainers. Next, like mine. Join a launch meetup or online Facebook group, start a co-working space community. Share win challenge people who support you and build you up. Next, optimize your workspace. Clean up clutter. Add one or two personal touches that you smile. Your favorite part of the wall on top of your desk. It's sure you have and possible. Next, positive inputs. For 1 week, consciously consume positive content each day. Whether it's chapters of a self-improvement book, motivational YouTube video, or simply music that elevates you. Notice the difference in your mood. Next, lead with positivity. If you have a team, start by sharing a quick win or shout out to someone. Encourage solutions-focused discussions. Be the boss who says, I believe in you guys. We can figure this out. Instead of spreading panic. Your team energy will mirror yours. By cultivating a positive environment, surrounding yourself with enthusiastic people, you create a safety net for your positivity. Even if you have an off day, your environment will catch you and lift back up. You won't have to fight negativity alone because you'll build an ecosystem that naturally forces optimism. In entrepreneurship, the journey can be more intense, and that support is invaluable. Now, even with the best mindset, habits, and environment, life will throw punches, especially as things go wrong. Deals fall through. Products fail. You make mistakes. The difference is in how you respond. So let's talk about turning failures and setbacks into fuel for even more positivity. Entrepreneurship is often described as a roller coaster. Ups and downs are guaranteed. You might be crushing it one month and then hit by a crisis the next. So how do you stay positive through the inevitable failures, mistakes, and hurdles? The answer is in one word: resilience. Resilience is your ability to bounce back, to keep going with enthusiasm after every setback. And positivity is both the fuel for resilience and the result of resilience. It's a cycle. Being positive makes you more resilient, and being resilient keeps you more positive through the hard times. Let's get one thing clear. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Nearly every successful entrepreneur has failed, usually many times. As one article put it, few entrepreneurs make it big with their first idea or business venture. There are often many failures and mistakes behind a prosperous business. The winners aren't those who never fail. They're those who never quit. They maintain optimism that eventually they'll figure it out. Winston Churchill captured this brilliantly in a famous quote: "Success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm." Think about that. Do you have the ability to fail again and still not lose heart? You can cultivate that ability, and it starts with how you interpret failure. Reframe failure as feedback. Instead of saying, "I failed, I'm no good," tell yourself, "I tried something and got results I didn't want. Now I have information to adjust." Remember our growth mindset from earlier. In that mindset, failure is just data, a lesson in what doesn't work. One of my favorite examples is Thomas Edison. When developing the light bulb, Edison famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That is the epitome of positivity in the face of failure. He literally saw each failed experiment as a step forward because it meant one less wrong way to try. Adopt that approach in your business. If a product launch flops or an investor says no, you haven't failed. You've gained priceless knowledge about what doesn't work, which means you're closer to figuring out what will work. Let's get real with a legendary entrepreneur comeback story. Steve Jobs. You probably know that Steve Jobs got fired from Apple, the company that he co-founded. Can you imagine pouring your heart into building a company only to get booted out in a very public way? It could have broken him, but Jobs later reflected on that experience and said, "I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me." Why would he say that? Because being ousted forced him to start fresh. He started Next and Pixar after that to innovate without the pressure, and it led to one of the most creative periods of his life. Eventually, Apple even bought Next and brought him back as CEO. His setback was actually a setup for later success. Jobs also gave this advice: sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. You will get hit with metaphorical bricks. A deal falls apart at the last minute. A key employee quits. A pandemic shuts down your business. It can feel devastating, but don't lose faith. Stay positive that there is a way through. Often that brick to the face contains a lesson or pushes you to make a change that leads to growth. Another inspiring story of positive resilience is Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She's a billionaire now, but in her journey, she faced tons of rejection and, of course, made many mistakes while developing her product. Sarah has a unique perspective on failure thanks to her upbringing. She says, "My dad encouraged us to fail. Growing up, he'd ask at the dinner table, 'What did you fail at today?' If we had nothing, he'd be disappointed." That changed her mindset early on to realize failure is not the outcome, failure is not trying. And because of
proud of my effort there. Next song, I'm going to hold the side plank position for one side and then side planks for the other side. Show you in a moment. How about you? You proud of your effort so far? Keep going, everybody. Keep going. Keep moving. Moving is winning. Doing our best is winning. Wherever we are, whatever we're doing. That's the gym of life. Here we go. You can feel free to do what I'm doing, or again, if you want to decide to do something else, something that you want to improve on from last time, an exercise, whatever it is, keep doing it, keep going, do your best, try to do a little bit better than last time. That's your determination. You get to use it wherever you go, wherever you are. You get to determine, you get to win, make the winning, accurate, kind, peaceful, loving, positive choice to keep going, to keep finding out how unlimited you really are. I'm just trying to hold my my body in a plank position with my one elbow down, other arm on the side of my body, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm lifted off the ground. The other side too. That'll be my exercise for today. How about you? Keep going, whatever you're doing. If you're dancing, you're doing jumping jacks, doing push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whatever it is, keep going. Alright, other side now. Try to hold it for the duration of this song. If not, I'm gonna keep going. Even if I fall down or stop, get right back up and keep going. Always do my best, always seeking and striving for my best, for our best. The more I do my best, the more I believe others around want to do their best. And that goes for you. That's how powerful we are. You doing your best right now, wherever you are, whatever exercise you're doing, that's the same process that other people can be inspired by. It's really simple. Just live. Be your best. Be your true being. Don't let negativity, don't let fear, don't let the pain, the discomfort stop you forever. Keep going. Find out your pure joy, your happiness. All through your body and your mind, together as one. Song's not over. Gotta get back up, gotta keep going. Let's do the other side. You too, keep going until the music stops. Don't stop, keep going. Alright, excellent job.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, hey Macarena.
occasions. And they come again there towards Messi. There's another hat-trick.
Vediamo cosa fa adesso.
Eccolo Messi, sinistro e gol.
Rivelando un grande ala questo qua.
Messi cerca l'1-2, Messi, ancora Messi, la doppietta di Leo Messi. Siamo agli sgocci.
Good evening, guys. How did it go today? Was there a time where you were so in love with what you were doing that you totally lost track of time? Well, hopefully there was. But if there wasn't, I want you to continue to visualize and think about what it is you love doing and try to think about opportunities in the future where you can apply this. Now, I want to share with you my personal life story, just briefly. For me, when I'm involved in reading, writing, thinking about anything related to positive thought energy, things that lift me up, that remind me of what it means to be human and our unlimited potential, that's when I feel most alive. And when I do that, I lose track of time. And that's how I know that's my purpose, that's my drive, that's my energy. And I just want to remind you, never give up on finding what it is you love and pursuing it. Have a great evening, everyone.
Because of that, she was never afraid to try new ideas or take risks in business. She wasn't scared of hearing no because she didn't view a no as a permanent defeat. Failure became about not trying instead of the outcome itself. Can you imagine how unstoppable you become with that mindset? If you decide that the only true failure is not giving your all or not attempting your dream, then any other setback is just a temporary hiccup. You'll stay positive because you'll always be proud that you're in the arena, learning and moving forward, rather than standing on the sidelines too scared to try. Science confirms that positivity and resilience are linked. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that resilient people use positive emotions to bounce back from negative experiences. They actually harness optimism as a tool to recover. The study described resilient individuals as having optimistic, zestful, and energetic approaches to life, being curious and open to new experiences, and characterized by high positive emotionality. So in plain language, resilient folks tend to be positive folks. They face the same storms, but they look for the rainbow sooner. They ask, okay, what's still good here? What can I fix? What can I try next? Whereas someone without resilience might only see the wreckage and give up. So how can you build that resilience and use failure as fuel? Here are a few strategies. Let's start with detachment from outcomes. This doesn't mean not caring. It means not tying your self-worth to one specific result. If a pitch meeting goes poorly, it doesn't mean you are a failure. It means your strategy needs work, or maybe that investor wasn't the right fit. Separate the event from your identity. Tell yourself, this didn't work out, but I can learn and improve. I'm still capable and worthy. Next, learn the lesson quickly. When something goes wrong, actively look for the lesson. Write it down. For example, our marketing campaign didn't get traction. The lesson is our message didn't resonate. We need to understand our customers better. By extracting the lesson, you turn the negative into a positive springboard. No joke, start seeing failures as workshops or seminars that you didn't have to pay for. They taught you something for free, albeit painfully. This mindset makes it almost exciting to analyze a failure because you're eager to find the improvement point. Next, celebrate effort and courage. If you took a risk or tried something new, give yourself credit for that, regardless of outcome. Not everyone has the guts to do what entrepreneurs do. Maybe you hosted your first webinar and only 3 people showed up. You might feel like, that was embarrassing. I failed. But flip it. You had the courage to host a webinar. You stepped out of your comfort zone. That's a win in itself. Celebrate that and plan how to get 10 people the next time. Next, keep inspirational stories handy. When you hit a low, sometimes you need to remind yourself that failure is normal on the road to success. Read about how J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers, or how Elon Musk's first rockets exploded, or how Colonel Sanders was turned down hundreds of times trying to sell his chicken recipe. These are true stories of famous successes. They all had moments where most people would have quit, but they kept going. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, was famously rejected from dozens of jobs. Even KFC wouldn't hire him. He says it well, never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. That is the mindset you need to endure the hard and worst days, knowing that if you keep going, the sunshine will come. Lastly, cultivate a sense of humor and flexibility. Sometimes the best way to stay positive is to not take things too seriously. Laugh at the absurdity of some situations. If you missend an email to a client with a silly typo, laugh it off and correct it. If your prototype literally catches on fire, take a breath and say, well, we found the way not to build it. It's not about making light of serious challenges, but about not letting challenges steal your light. So here's our resilience recap. Every entrepreneur faces failures. What will set you apart is how quickly you get back up and how positively you come back after each fall. See failure as part of the process. It's evidence that you're pushing limits and growing. Trust that within every setback is a lesson or a key opportunity. Keep your enthusiasm through failures, and you are guaranteed to eventually succeed because you won't stop until you do. So we've covered a lot: mindset, habits, environment, and resilience. You might be thinking, this is great information, Evan, but it's also a lot to take in. Don't worry. Let's pull it all together and send you off ready to conquer your day with positivity. Staying positive every day is a journey, not a one-time decision. It's a journey made of many small choices. The choice to feed your mind with optimism, the choice to practice habits that generate joy, the choice to surround yourself with uplifting influences, and the choice to see the silver lining in every cloud. You have the power to make those choices day in and day out. Picture your entrepreneurial journey like climbing a mountain. There will be sunny days, there will be storms. You've now got a backpack full of tools to help you on the climb. A strong, positive mindset, that's your inner compass, your daily habits that energize you, that's your supplies of food and water. You have a supportive environment, that's your climbing team and your gear, and you have the resilience to overcome obstacles. And that's your rope to get past the cliffs. With these tools, no storm can stop you for long. You might hunker down during the worst of it, but you'll never lose faith that you can reach the summit. Remember, positivity is a practice. If one day you find yourself in a funk, it's okay. It doesn't mean you failed at being positive. It just means that you're human. You had a tough day. Use the strategies that we've discussed. Maybe double down on gratitude that evening, or call a friend who always encourages you. Do something from your toolkit to reset your perspective. One bad day doesn't have to become a bad week or a bad life. As an entrepreneur, you learn to ride the waves. The highs feel amazing. Celebrate them. And the lows are temporary and filled with lessons. Embrace them. Let me leave you with one powerful thought from psychologist Martin Seligman, known for his work on optimism. Optimists tend to achieve more because they keep going. In studies, optimistic salespeople outsold their pessimistic peers significantly, simply because they didn't give up after the first rejection. They believed the next call could be a yes. Carry that spirit with you. The next client will say yes. The next idea can be the breakthrough. The next day might just bring the opportunity you've been waiting for. Positivity is believing that your best days are ahead of you, not behind you. So no matter what yesterday looked like, you have the power to make today better. When you maintain that forward-looking attitude, you become unstoppable. Challenges become adventures. Critics become motivators. Uncertainty becomes a playground for your creativity. Every morning, wake up and remind yourself of your why, the reason you became an entrepreneur. Maybe it's to provide a better life for your family, to solve a problem you care deeply about, to create freedom for yourself, or to make a difference in the world. That purpose is your well of positivity. As long as you keep your why in sight, you can handle any how. Steve Jobs said it perfectly. If you are working on something exciting that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. So let your vision pull you through the tough times. When you stay connected to that excitement and passion, positivity flows naturally. You'll jump out of bed, maybe after a cup of coffee, ready to face the day because you know you're building something meaningful. I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Choose one tip from this video and start it today. Maybe you write a gratitude list before you sleep tonight. Maybe you do a quick jog tomorrow morning, or you send a thank you message to a colleague. Take that step, and then another the next day. You'll start to feel the change, a little more pep in your step, a bit more optimism when you encounter stress, a longer fuse before you get angry, a quicker smile, a faster rebound from disappointments. Those small changes will compound into a truly positive life experience. Staying positive every day isn't about never feeling negative emotions. It's about not staying stuck in them. It's about always returning to hope, to solutions, to belief in yourself. You are stronger and more capable than you know. And now you have strategies to nurture that strength and positivity consistently. In the entrepreneurial journey, mindset is your greatest asset. protect it, and cultivate it. And when in doubt, remember this. You've got through 100% of your bad days so far. You're still here, still standing, and still striving. That's a perfect track record of overcoming. Keep that streak going. Now go out there and build your dreams. Do it with a smile on your face, gratitude in your heart, and a fire in your belly. The world throws thunder, you bring the sunshine every single day. You have everything it takes to succeed as long as you keep your head up and your attitude positive. So keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep believing in the beauty of your goals. Your positivity will become your superpower that sets you apart in a world where many give up. And remember this, the entrepreneur who can stay positive in the face of any challenge is the one who ultimately wins. That can be you. Stay strong, stay positive, and as always, believe. To learn why you're so distracted and don't even realize it, check the video right there next to me. I think you'll love it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there. You don't even realize how distracted you are right now. Did you know you likely tap, swipe, or click your phone over 2,600 times?
And let's bring it back. Let's connect our breathing. To our body, to our mind, to our energy. To our energy of determination. That's right. We determine. We don't choose and lose. Give up, believe lies, give in to fear. We don't do that. We don't give in to anxiety, stress, things that are not the truth of who we are. The way you did your best today, whatever exercises, stretches you chose to do, the same process you get to use here, now, and wherever you go. In the gym of life, you get to grow your mind. You get to grow your mind health and your mind wealth. It's all possible if you determine, make the winning choice to be kind, to be peaceful, caring, loving, appreciative, grateful for everything you have here and now. I'm so grateful for my breath right now. I'm so grateful for you. So grateful for our being, what we all truly are. I'm proud of my effort today, and I hope you are proud of yours. Because that effort, that process, that determination you use, it's available to you all the time. It's your greatest gift. So don't ever give up on using your determination to be your true, kind, positive, loving self. To control your own mind, no matter what is going on outside of it. You are infinitely intelligent, powerful beyond measure, and you get to work now more than ever. Your own mind, your own body, your own energy. Making yourself better now so that you can be better forever. I love you, everyone. Have a great week. Have a great day. Enjoy your life every moment, no matter what. We are united always. Love you guys.